Let's move.
To clean Crimson's cave.
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything. It would be losing.
Welcome in. No doubt you came here to choose from my fire. Yes, I seem to have it. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? Wonderful. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Killing. One more question. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done.
Still Gortash knows you are coming. He'll find you. Remember, his...
She's toying with me. What does she want?
All right. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? You've got some evil twin running... I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't. I need a blood... What do you want now? And go down to... What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop.
What's the rush, Sob?
What's the harm in one night? Think of it.
No!
Fox works for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
Don't have the strength to face another 10-day on the road.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully.
There's more than one way to skin a trusted. We'll find a way into the
They were big.
You were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
It's run or sit on my arm praying.
Still means murder. Still on
Orders are orders.
Blank page
We've got ours,
material.
you've got yours. I need you to step back.
Stelmane is dead.
There must be something.
This does not bode well.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Really? Here I thought this was going to be a boring day.
Help! Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
Damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
So I'll have your heads! Orders are orders.
Blank page
We've got
material.
ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back. Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city.
Our kind.
See the gauntlet for processing.
Refugees. Outsiders.
Unauthorized access to the city is a serious offense. Surrender for sentencing, villain. Unauthorized access to the city is a serious offense. Surrender for sentencing, villain.
Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating your name.
Well met, Citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence away.
My engine, it's...
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As it has heard the howls of slaughter. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Someone there.
This is front page material.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is
great
damaged,
headline.
Citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. Front page material. Great headline.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged.
Outraged.
This unit is damaged, citizen.
This is front page material. That will make a great headline. Fascinating.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
This is front page material. That will make a great headline. Fascinating. engaged. This is front-page material. That'll make a great headline.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. This is front-page material.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
That'll make a great headline. Front-page material.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has stinky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that
Den of decadent delight.
Councillors, armies, laces. They won't care about stupid this.
What does it feel like?
Dantelons is up those stairs, and he's hung rooms beside the door, so the Harpers are waiting too.
almost painful, so my body burned. For you, 10 loaves of bread. Are you sure?
Very, very quiet. With pleasure.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Set your worries.
I don't need any attention right now.
Breath for me, yeah?
Exquisite. Almost painfully so.
Other person with you.
10 loaves of bread.
There's dancing, dinner, another quake.
What's going on?
Pleasant folks. It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights? So loud!
Looking ahead.
The work is never done.
No one stopped me yet.
Such a prude.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells?
I got it. I got it.
No,
thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
I've got a long road ahead.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Never a dull moment.
Any foul wind.
Is there any?
And the other person with you. They enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Brothel? Pleasure house?
The absolute armies lay siege. They won't care about a stupid list.
We can get...
You
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to live
The librarian does this thing on all fours and... Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you. And everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of... An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible. to them. And what did he want with you? Interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down, but it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the...
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. Its thoughts slide into yours, turning through...
You're telling the truth. Good. I am glad, but be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get...
It will when you've met the drought.
Frank,
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
Then fine. 15 loaves it is.
Got tomorrow. Get them while they're hot.
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking? Ah, here. You haven't even got inside yet.
In a brothel.
listen. It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
That'll make a great headline.
Heading into that cave. Suspiciously small.
look, Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly.
Let anything happen to you.
It's a state
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Fascinating.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I didn't imagine anything as bad. And the citizen resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left, are good. We don't have a chance. And the Steel Watch, they act all civilized, servants of the people. But they don't. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it! They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots, and they would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. In this case, the Gondian. I've built something unique. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 was get the bomb inside the Gondian facility. And boom. Problem solved. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the dock. Getting inside won't be easy. But when you do, place the bomb, the streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby. Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop? They'll come for our home, our jobs, everything. I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. I think that's what they call a monopoly. Hear me. Caress is caress. Also has... You haven't even got inside yet. Staying in a what? Going inside the
Brothel? There's a house?
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Yes, darling, it's very leather.
Lying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? tried to climb up one, you madman! This armor was such a bargain. How else we can't return it?
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Almost painful, sir. My body burns like the new face.
And
Greetings, sir.
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key. You seem a nice sort, so I'll assume the insult was accidental.
Entharl's no Harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Entharl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on the...
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Keth.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira will see through them. She must. She's fought doppelgangers before. Yes!
The less subtle approach it is, then.
Oh, Jaheira. Orin promised you'd make the challenge.
Knees high.
This'll help. Straight path.
Another fight. Let's go.
This should work. It's
Down the hatch. Olin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Bal's side, I wonder?
Nature's servant awaits.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Did I get it right?
Sheluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult. Hi, Harper. They're part of it. Balists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For...
Death is death. To look for... Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low, and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Oh my god! Minsk!
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, We received word of a gathering in the Undercity. First dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Mince charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun. Dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes... So don't be sorry. Because I mean to use you. If you're willing. Infection. Indoctrination. Eradication. That has been the fate, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Mince's either. As simply as that? For no other... Perhaps you two will... Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
How else was I supposed to see the rock?
No screw too loose. No.
How about the farmhouse? It has plenty of
It'll make you feel good. Let them see you taking charge.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch. No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Well, ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip on the city tightens. Gaining access will not be easy. We must either earn an invitation, or find a route where we can pass unnoticed.